I want to talk to you today about pricing and the dangers of discounting and the net effect of discounting on your overall profit margins. So let's talk some round numbers so it makes a bit of sense to you. Let's assume you sell your product or service for £1,000 for argument's sake. So let's put some numbers on the board and you've got a 30% profit margin. So £1,000 times 30% equals £300. Bear in mind that's your gross margins, so we're not talking about net profit here. So £300. For whatever reason, you decide you want a discount. Now that may be because you feel under pressure, it may be because of a competitor down the road, it may be for cash flow reasons, who knows, but you decide for whatever reason to offer a discount. And let's be generous here, let's talk about a 10% discount. Now, for most of us in a retail environment, 10% probably isn't enough to tempt us. I know whenever I'm going shopping and you're looking for something on the sale bargain, something 10% off isn't enough. But 10% is a decent discount at the end of the day. So you do 10% discount. So what's the net effect on your profit margins? The reality is you lose £100 on this particular sale. So your margin has gone down from, your gross profit has gone down from £300 to £200. And the key question, the killer question that people don't really consider is how much more have you got to sell at the discounted rate just to get back to where you would have been at the full price? And the staggering figure is that you need to sell 50% more if you're offering a 10% discount with a 30% margin just to get back to where you were before. So I guess the key question is how likely is that to be? 50% more. So the figures can be quite startling. And so I would urge you all, if you're thinking about discounting, be very, very careful. Work out your margins first. And rather strangely, you might well be better off increasing prices, doing a lower volume of sales, but at much better margins. And we'll cover that at another time. But for now, be very careful, be very cautious. Don't give away your gross margin. You really can't afford to, because the chances are you're not going to sell in this scenario 50% more. So you actually end up worse off and actually having to be really busy and working really hard and doing more hours, whereas in reality we want to be working fewer hours. I hope that makes sense to you. So until next time.